Baseball, also known as America's game, is a staple of the American sporting scene. As a result, the game's greatest stars are compensated handsomely for their skills and abilities. Read on to learn about the top 10 richest baseball players of all time. 10. Joe Mauer, $110 million. Joe Mauer is a retired major league catcher with an estimated net worth of $100 million, making him the 10th richest player on our list. Mauer spent the entirety of his 14-year career with the Minnesota Twins and is indisputably one of the greatest players in franchise history. He racked up a long list of accomplishments and accolades, including retiring as a 6-time All-Star, 2006 American League MVP, 3-time batting champion, and 5-time Silver Slugger Award winner. Mauer was also the first catcher to win the American League batting title, with an average of .365, and holds the record for the most batting titles won by a catcher in MLB history. His dominance on the field resulted in his number 7 jersey being retired by the Twins following his retirement. 9. Joey Votto, $110 million. Joey Votto is a Canadian professional baseball player for the Cincinnati Reds and is currently the 9th richest baseball player, with a net worth of $110 million. He has been the first baseman for the Reds since being drafted in 2007. Votto has put together a great career. Some highlights of his career are his recognition as a 6-time MLB All-Star and the NL MVP in 2010. His earnings have come from a handsome salary throughout his career, coupled with big-time endorsement deals with Nike and Rawlings. In 2014, Votto signed a 10-year, $225 million contract extension with the Reds and makes around $25 million per year from the team. 8. Zack Greinke, $120 million. Zack Greinke is the 8th richest baseball player in the world, with a net worth of $120 million. He is a talented pitcher that has played for 6 MLB teams throughout his career: the Royals, Brewers, Angels, Dodgers, Diamondbacks, and Astros. Greinke has been a 6-time All-Star, a Cy Young Award winner, and 6-time Gold Glove winner during his major league career. In 2022, Greinke signed a 1-year, $13 million deal with the Kansas City Royals. He does not have many public endorsement deals, but his enormous contacts have more than made up for that. Greinke has earned over $277 million from his salary alone throughout his 18-year career, which is still ongoing. 7. Ryan Howard, $120 million. Ryan Howard, a former Phillies star, is currently the 7th richest baseball player, with a net worth of $120 million. Howard played at first base for the Phillies for 12 seasons from 2004 to 2016. Throughout his career, he was an NL Rookie of the Year, NL MVP, 3-time All-Star, and World Series champion. He signed a huge 5-year, $125 million contract in 2010 with the Phillies, but his playing time was cut short by injuries. While Howard's career wasn't as long as other players on this list, he made up for this with tons of endorsement deals. He represented companies including Subway, New Balance, and Franklin Sports, adding an estimated $500,000 per year to his earnings. 6. Miguel Cabrera, $145 million. Miguel Cabrera, nicknamed Miggy, is the 6th richest baseball player with a net worth of $145 million. Originally from Venezuela, Cabrera made a name for himself in the MLB and currently plays first base for the Detroit Tigers. Throughout his career, Cabrera has been recognized as a 2-time AL MVP, 11-time All-Star, World Series champion, and MLB Triple Crown winner, among other awards. In 2008, he signed an 8-year, $152 million deal with the Tigers. Once that deal expired, he immediately inked a new deal with the team in 2008, paying him $248 million over the next 8 years. While Cabrera doesn't have as many endorsements as other players, his smaller endorsement deals are estimated to earn him around $200,000 a year. Malton Polar, Franklin, Wilson, and New Balance are among companies that endorse Cabrera to further increase his career earnings. 5. Justin Verlander, $150 million. Justin Verlander is an active MLB pitcher who is currently the 5th richest baseball player, worth an estimated $150 million. Verlander spent the majority of his career playing for the Detroit Tigers before joining the Houston Astros in 2017. He is an 8-time MLB All-Star and led the league in strikeouts in 5 of his seasons. Verlander was an instrumental part of the Houston Astros World Series win in 2017. 4. Albert Pujols, $170 million. Albert Pujols is the 4th richest baseball player, with a net worth of $170 million. He played first baseman and designated hitter for the Los Angeles Angels. Previously, Pujols played for the St. Louis Cardinals for 11 seasons and built an impressive resume. With the Cardinals, he was a 3-time NL MVP, 9-time MLB All-Star, and 2-time World Series champion. In 2012, Pujols signed a 10-year, $240 million deal with the Angels, one of the most lucrative deals at the time. He earned an estimated $298 million from salary throughout his career, on top of endorsement deals. His most notable endorsement was a deal with Nike that paid him around $700,000 in 2019. 3. Ichiro Suzuki, $180 million. Ichiro Suzuki is an international baseball icon and the 3rd richest baseball player ever. His current net worth is estimated at $180 million. Born in Japan, Suzuki started his career in the Japanese Nippon Professional Baseball League, then progressed to play in Major League Baseball for 18 years, 14 of which were spent with the Seattle Mariners. He was an outfielder that collected an impressive amount of accolades throughout his time in the MLB, most notably being a 10-time All-Star, AL Most Valuable Player, AL Rookie of the Year, 10-time Gold Glove Award winner, among other awards. Ichiro endorsed numerous Japanese brands throughout his long playing career, including Kirin Brewery, Mizuno Corporation, and Sato Pharmaceutical. He also had deals with U.S. companies Upper Deck and Majestic Athletic to further boost his earnings. Ichiro retired in 2019, ending his nearly 27-year, high-paying career. 2. Derek Jeter, $200 million. Derek Jeter is the 2nd richest baseball player of all time, with a net worth of $200 million. He is a former professional baseball player that played for the New York Yankees. Jeter was the team's shortstop for 20 seasons, spanning from 1995 to 2014. He earned an estimated $266 million in salary during his career. Jeter continued his financial success through endorsement deals with Nike, Ford, MasterCard, and more. He also became a co-owner of the Miami Marlins in 2017 and served as their CEO until 2022, at which point he stepped down from his position due to disagreement regarding team budgeting and also sold his shares in the team. Throughout Derek Jeter's professional career in the MLB, he was a 5-time World Series champion, 14-time All-Star, Rookie of the Year, and World Series MVP. He also had his number 2 jersey retired by the Yankees and he was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2020. 1. Alex Rodriguez, $350 million. Alex Rodriguez is currently the wealthiest baseball player, with a net worth of $350 million. Nicknamed A-Rod, Alex is a former Major League Baseball player. He played professionally for 22 seasons with the Seattle Mariners, Texas Rangers, and most notably, the New York Yankees. A-Rod is regarded as one of the greatest baseball players of all time, retiring with record-setting career statistics, including a .295 batting average, over 600 home runs, over 2,000 RBIs, and over 300 stolen bases. Rodriguez was a 14-time MLB All-Star, 3-time American League MVP, and World Series champion in 2009. He earned an estimated $450 million in salary throughout his career, on top of numerous endorsement deals with Nike and other corporations that add to his value. A-Rod is also the owner of multiple companies, most notably A-Rod Corp., and continues to broadcast baseball for Fox Sports and ESPN. If you enjoyed today's content and find it helpful, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to click the notification bell button so you won't miss any of our future videos. Once again, this Toplist, thank you for watching and I hope to see you again in the next video.